And news just coming in fact, a mob comprising anti-seaport protesters attacked a police station late last night. Do remember that there have been protests in Kerala over a seaport that is being built. Let's go across to Ashwin, who's reporting on this. Ashwin, give us more details in terms of what's happening there right now. Now, there have been violent protests in connection with the construction of the Adani port since the past few days.
Well, Nupur, in fact, I'm outside the Vizhinjam police station, and what has happened over here is extremely shocking, to say the least. What you see behind me is the visuals of the broken vehicles. These are the vehicles of the police, which has been completely damaged. You can see the kind of damage that has been incurred to this vehicle. This very police station has been attacked. And as per the FIR report that has been given, about 3,000 unidentified people have taken part in this particular attack, and that is what has made this incident so shocking. What has happened is that police had taken 4 of the people who were part of the stir into custody, and demanding that they all must step down. They all must be taken out of the police station. The large number of mob gathered. Now, this mob was clearly led and instigated by Latin Catholic Diocese, and they sent these messages across to the fishermen in Vizhinjam, and after 6 p.m. yesterday, the mob started gathering over here, and as you can see, these vehicles have been completely damaged. These are the 2 police vehicles which has been damaged. Apart from that, there are more vehicles which are also here. The police tried to stop them, tried to control it, but completely they were unable to do so. You can see another vehicle. Look at the damage that has been done to the police vehicle. All this has been done and a protest which has been led by the Latin Catholic Church in Kerala. There has been a stir which has been going on for 130 days. And in this 130 days, even though the Kerala High Court had clearly stated that their protest site they must evacuate the protest site, even heeding to the High Court order, the strike continued. In fact, there is no quarters of the public domain which has given any kind of support to this stir that has happened. You can see the kind of damage. There is this another vehicle. This particular blue van was completely turtled yesterday. The protesters turtled it out, and today it was brought back. About 1,500 policemen are right now deployed over here by the state police, and also today at 12 o'clock there is a all-party discussion to ensure that the peace prevails. But at the moment, what we are seeing is the blatant misuse of faith that has been done by the Latin Catholic Diocese, instigating fishermen. Many people in the public domain are stating this has got very uncanny similarities to what has happened in the anti-sterilite protest also. The same kind of actions we are seeing. We are seeing we have also accessed some of the audio tapes where we can hear the priest of the Latin Catholic asking the followers to come in large numbers and gather around and support the protest, and even stating that let the bell in all these churches ring. So that is a message that everybody should come and gather along. Now, several cases have been registered. In one FIR, the Archbishop of the Latin Catholic Diocese has also been put as the first accused in the case. But
right.
what
Ashwin,
has happened over here last night, it's unspeakable. It's something that has not happened. Yeah.
Ashwin, if you can hear me, Ashwin, what is the main cause for these protests, and how is the state government looking to address that aspect of it?
Well, there was a proposal to make a port in Vizhinjam. Now, this has been going on for a very long time. And in the beginning, the Latin Catholic, the then leadership, had given all support for the building of this port. Remember, Vizhinjam it can be a possibility to be a mother port because it has got a natural depth to it, and it can be a big strategic port in terms of our strength in the Indo-Pacific region as well. So this port is considered to be one of the pivot for development of the country, especially when we have a natural port where there is no need of hardly any need of dredging. There is enough depth for large ships to come. So this could be a big business center. This can change the face of Kerala, and not just Kerala, also India's strategic interests. Now that is what the protesters are stating, that they must stop. Yesterday, the Adani port, the Adani who has been given the contract of building this port, had brought in some materials for continuing the construction of this port, and that is when it was stopped by the fishermen, the protest which has been led by the Latin Catholic Church, and they stopped this. And further to which there was a pro-port protesters also. There was a stage there. All that was completely destroyed. Remember, Nupur, during the entire protest, we have in fact come over here 2-3 times. And in fact, last time when we came, we were, we were manhandled. Our phone was snatched. They even harassed us. And the media over here had collectively decided not to air any of their views. It was a collective decision that was taken by the media, because all the media houses were hounded by the protesters, which was led by the Latin Catholic Church. But now this kind of violence that has come forward yesterday evening certainly needs to be pointed out, because this kind of violence is definitely not just decreasing the morale of the police forces. Nupur, 8 policemen are grievously injured. 2 policemen have fractured their leg, and all of them are being treated. One media person, or a local media person, has also been hospitalized with grave injuries, and all this for a protest against a port.
All right. So Ashwin, of course, is bringing us the latest in terms of the violent protest that took place yesterday. The police, of course, trying to handle it at best, but the protesters then turned on the police. Ashwin, bringing us those details. Thank you for the moment.